Day 11 of testimonies in the Diddy trial just ended, and Diddy's deepest, darkest secrets are being revealed. Reports from inside the courtroom reveal that the feds are planning to subpoena Katt Williams and have him testify in the trial. Katt Williams knew about everyone associated with Diddy and predicted Usher, T.D. Jakes, and Diddy were all going down in 2025. How did Katt Williams know about Diddy's arrest before the case was filed? And what did he have to say about the alleged murder of Aaron Carter?
Harley passing, they follow me to the hotel. They care Aaron Carter, and now they acting like they won't care play the Backstreet Boys sample. You get what I'm saying? Harley Pasternak Pusher, your trainer. Harley Pasternak, Jay-Z.
Last year, back before anyone even suspected Diddy of being involved in what is now turning out to be the worst sex trafficking scandal Hollywood has ever seen, Katt Williams revealed everything that was supposed to happen. He knew that Diddy's time was coming to an end, and Diddy would go down, taking all his accomplices down with him.
Ben Affleck actually recently walked away from J-Lo because these allegations were coming out.
And isn't there even some concern that, or proof that Pastor T.D. Jakes?
Well, I'm getting right there. So there's this big list that Diddy said, I'm not going down alone. Because Katt Williams went on a podcast a while back, and Katt Williams, who is a well-known comedian in the black community for a long time, he went on a podcast and basically just regurgitated all this information that was just so valid. And he said, all these people, you said you got God on one side, and then you got the other side. And he said, the other side, they're all going down in 2024. And he mentioned that he was offered $50 million 4 separate times to join in with these Diddy parties to basically be sodomized. And he turned it down every time.
To help his career.
To help his career, to bring his career to the next level.
This isn't the first time that Katt told us about Diddy, and it certainly isn't the last time he's going to reveal what goes on behind the curtains. Katt has been collecting secrets for decades now. He's turned down money and fame and kept his integrity. Last year on an episode of Club Shay Shay with Shannon Sharp, Katt Williams named Diddy as the ringleader and mentioned everyone who was going to go down with him.
Motherfuckers be gay in Hollywood, you never fucking expected. They be having these big ass mansion parties, and the mansion party, the whole mansion is a party, and then it's a separate party in the little rooms. I ain't been famous that goddamn long. I'm excited than a motherfucker to be at the mansion party. You be looking at all the goddamn rooms, and you fuck around and look in the wrong room and shit. Come here, come here. Is that 2 niggas kissing? Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right, because P Diddy be wanting to party. All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. T.G. Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
Katt Williams' predictions didn't end with Diddy. He mentioned T.D. Jakes and how T.D. Jakes was going down in 2025. Well, believe it or not, but T.D. just stepped down as leader of the Potter's House megachurch a few days before Diddy went to trial. Is this really just a coincidence, or are more powerful forces at play here?
Watch as Katt Williams calls out Bishop T.D. Jakes, and watch as T.D. Jakes and Gino Jennings' response.
I came in this business saying I was going to expose. When I talked about Michael Jackson, when I talked about R. Kelly, they canceled me for these things because why would you talk about another black dude? Race is not where the line is drawn. It's God's side and the other side. And we don't care nothing about the other side. Period. All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. T.G. Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
Good, I'm good. I'm fine. I'm good because I know the truth.
T.D. Jakes, do not speak against homosexuality.
As a shock to many in the religious community, Bishop T.D. Jakes has been a spiritual advisor to presidents and a religious voice to thousands. Now he says it's time to pass the baton to a new generation.
This is a beautiful moment for me.
From the pulpit Sunday, Bishop T.D. Jakes announced that he was stepping down from leadership at the Potter's House, the Dallas megachurch he founded in 1996 and has led ever since.
I cannot afford, especially after November, to risk something happening to me and you be sheep without a shepherd.
This is video from the service Jakes is referencing in November. It wasn't until months after his medical incident that he confirmed to the public he had a heart attack. Now, 5 months later, he told his congregation he had been preparing his daughter, Pastor Sarah Jakes Roberts, and his son-in-law, Pastor Torrey Roberts, to take the lead.
Katt Williams revealed how Diddy was abusing minors in the industry and how the casting couch still dominated Hollywood. Some of the biggest names in the industry were abused as child stars, and their involvement with Diddy is now coming to light. Usher and Aaron Carter were both introduced to Diddy when they were kids. Aaron was 9 at the time, and Usher was 13.
I was about 15 years old, and I remember him just sitting down with me, being like, this is kind of like what you got to do, Aaron.
Aaron Carter begged for help in front of the world. He begged for financial support to help get him a private security team to keep him alive. He said on numerous occasions, if anything happens to me, I promise you, I am not suicidal. And no one said anything.
Silence breaker for my brother, who is a artist, and they're after my life. My whole family is after my life, and they're setting me up. And Sony Records owes me $3.5 million, and they don't want to pay me, and it would be in their better interest, just like Michael told me. They owe me money, and they're trying to off. And I'm begging you, and I'm pleading you, help me raise $100,000 as soon as I can, so I can move to an undisclosed location where I am safe. They had cops come and check for a rope in my garage, saying I wanted to hang myself.
Usher says that he still has nightmares about the time he was with Diddy. And let's not forget that his mom admitted to sending 13-year-old Usher to live with Diddy, despite not knowing anything about him. What kind of a mother sends her son to live with a stranger? Keep in mind that everyone in Hollywood knew about the kind of person Diddy was, but Usher's mom didn't care as long as she could use Usher to make a quick buck. Both Usher and Aaron were betrayed by their parents. All their parents cared about was making a paycheck, and they didn't care what happened to their kids.
The result of being around that man, Sean Puffy Combs, I don't sleep to this day. I have a problem sleeping to this day. Like, yo, man, I'm here to work, man. I ain't sang in a week. I mean, I'm 13 years old, and I'm telling him, look, you're gonna put me in the studio, man. You got Biggie Smalls in there, you got Craig Mack in there. I'm not here to party with you. I don't want to go to the clubs. Matter of fact, I'm too young to even be in here. Why you got me in clubs? We would fight, we would tussle.
I don't care what they say, because they tried to push me out. They didn't want me in. They would actually say, you're too close to the project. No, I'm not. Because remember, Usher went to stay with Puffy. Now that was a business decision right there, because I didn't know Puffy. I didn't know him.
How old was he?
Usher was 15. He lost his voice.
Physically or just?
Puberty. He's growing, and he lost his voice. So he lost his range. So the record company felt like, okay, this is not a great investment. So Puffy was there, and I will never forget it. We had this conversation, and he said, you're going to have to trust me. That was really, really a hard decision.
Aaron wasn't just sexually abused by Diddy. His own family was involved in the abuse. Aaron even revealed that his sister Leslie was sexually abusing him back when he was just a child. Aaron was abused first by his family and then by the industry. No one close to him cared about anything other than money.
It is the toughest thing to deal with.
Aaron Carter dropping a major bombshell on Thursday, alleging on Twitter that his late sister Leslie, who died in 2012, sexually abused him when he was a child. In a series of tweets, the singer explained, quote, "My sister raped me from the age of 10 to 13 years old when she wasn't on her medications." He also alleged, "I was abused not only sexually by her, but by my first 2 backup dancers when I was 8 years old, and my brother abused me my whole life." ET has reached out to Nick Carter for comment. Aaron claims the abuse question came as a result of his late sister Leslie's mental health issues. He says she suffered from bipolar disorder and took lithium to treat it, claiming that when she was not on her meds, she did things that she never meant to do. As a result, Aaron says he spent the last 15 years of his life going to therapy.
I go on my Twitter and I see people saying, you look like you have AIDS, you should go die. I don't understand how I dedicated 22 years of my life to my fans, and now they turn on me.
Do you regret ever getting involved in?
I didn't have a choice. It got bad when I was about 15 years old.
This abuse eventually led to Aaron Carter developing several STDs. At one point, there was even a rumor that Aaron had contracted HIV. The abuse that Aaron had to survive made him act out. He developed self-destructive habits and started doing drugs to drown the memories. Usher did the exact same thing and was diagnosed with herpes later. Why is that? Why is it that every child star who enters Hollywood ends up sick?
But your system is still so weak that it can't fight off, a yeast infection.
Sorry, my part is just like, so you guys got to understand out there, like, this is like, no, I know this is kind of like, it's giving me anxiety, okay? So my heart is racing. I did not take any medications before I came here. I haven't in actually a couple of days because I wanted to try to wean myself off of this.
One of the things I also noticed when you met with Dr. Jorge, you opened up and expressed your concerns that you're worried you have HIV.
Absolutely.
I know you recently came out as bisexual.
Yes.
Is that one of the other reasons that's had you concerned? Because you admitted on the tape piece that you say, I haven't always been safe sexually.
Absolutely, absolutely. No, and that's a fact. I haven't always been safe sexually, and I have no qualms in saying that. There's nothing wrong with me saying that. I do find men and women attractive, just like a woman can say, oh, wow, what a beautiful girl. I can say, oh, wow, what a beautiful man.
Aaron begged for help. He told everyone that he was in danger, and record company executives were after him. How is it possible that 2 weeks after Aaron Carter said that he wasn't suicidal, Aaron Carter is found dead and his death is ruled as an accident? To this day, Aaron's mom says that the investigation into his death was corrupt and the people responsible are still out there. Why was there no water in Aaron Carter's lungs if he actually drowned in a bathtub? And why was he telling everyone that he wasn't suicidal?
Following developing news tonight in Lancaster, where pop star Aaron Carter has died at the age of 34.
Yeah, the troubled performer grew up in the limelight, but he was in and out of rehab several times in his short life. Chris Wolf is live for us in Lancaster. He's got more on this. Chris?
Yeah, Rick, MB, the street is now cleared. People have been moving in and out of that home behind me all day. And tonight we heard from some of those closest to Aaron Carter, and they all say the same thing. They all share stories of a very kind, loving, caring, humble, yet troubled young man. It's the tragic death of a young performer, and now family, friends, and fans around the world are suffering the loss. Singer, rapper, actor Aaron Carter is dead at the age of 34. Oh my God. Carter's close friend and stylist shared this video of a recent birthday celebration for Carter's fiancée, Melanie Martin. She is also the mother of their 11-month-old son, Prince.
It's very painful, very, very painful. I talked to him 2 weeks ago. He was at the dentist and he FaceTimed me. He said, come over. And I said, I have work to do. I wish I could have just go see him at least one more time.
LA County firefighters say they received a call about a drowning. The LA County Sheriff's Department says a house sitter called 911 around 11 a.m. Saturday to report a man unresponsive in his bathtub. It was Carter.
Aaron Carter's mom has made a pretty remarkable decision. She has decided she wants the world to see the death scene, where the bathroom where Aaron was found dead. And the reason for this is she is calling out the police and feels like they did not do a proper investigation here, because she is certainly insinuating that there may have been foul play involved in Aaron Carter's death.
Oh, well, the first day, I got a call. The first thing, I got a call from my daughter, Angel, and she said